What's going on, guys? I want to talk about what many consider to be a very controversial topic today, and that's intermittent fasting. It seems like half the fitness population, praises it to be the holy grail, and then the other half says it's the worst thing you could possibly do for your health. Somebody that's practiced this every day for 5 years, I'm going to give my personal take on it. What are my main benefits of it, and why I think it's so beneficial. The number one main benefit is that it's probably the best hack you could do for weight loss. I mean, think about it. If you want to lose weight, if you're in 1,000 calorie deficit, a 1,000 calorie surplus a day, let's say your maintenance level is 3,000, you're eating 4,000 calories a day, and your last meal of the day averages 1,500 calories. If you simply cut that last meal out of your day, you're going to go from being in 1,000 calorie surplus to a 500 calorie deficit. And it takes 3,500 calories to lose a pound of fat. 500 calorie deficit a day times 7 days, which is in a week. That's 3,500 calories right there. So you're going to lose a pound a week, about 4.5 to 5 pounds a month doing that. So all it takes is, having one less meal out of your day, increasing your fast a few hours. That's going to take that one meal out of the day. Next thing is it wards off a high-calorie cheat meal. How many times have we done that, guys, where we'd be good all week long in a deficit when we're trying to lose weight? Saturday night comes around, one too many beers, one too many pieces of pizza. You wake up the next day, all that lost weight for the week is gained right back. Well, a simple hack before a meal, before that huge calorie cheat meal. So let's say you're going to have a huge cheat dinner, right? Skip your breakfast. Eat a light lunch. And then pig out for dinner. That way, you could save most of your calories for that dinner. And you're going to wake up, not only you're not going to be in a surplus, you'll still likely be in a deficit. Now, that's commonly called an if it fits your macros diet. Now, I don't condone doing that every day or even most days, but doing it once a week is totally fine. That way, too, you're getting that taste of, those high-tasty, high-calorie foods once a week, which will help keep you on track. Another benefit, guys, is ketosis. This is when the body shifts to burning fat for fuel over glucose. Many of us, when we're eating every, 2-3 hours, typical American high-carbohydrate diet, we have a ton of carbs in us. Our glucose levels are saturated. But when we become used to eating, less frequently, our body becomes more adapted to burning fat. Think about it. Our ancestors lived this way, right? It's embedded in our DNA. A lot of times our ancestors would go a couple days without eating because they were hunter-gatherers. But when they got that meal, they feasted. They really feasted. So, another thing too, intermittent fasting stabilizes blood sugar levels. Blood insulin levels drop instantly when we're in that prolonged fast. This reduces type 2 diabetes, multiple studies have shown, all right? Just think about it again. Typical people that are type 2 diabetics, constantly eating, ton of carbs, blood sugar levels are constantly spiking up, and then they experience that crash. After that, it makes them tired, fatigued, and when we're fatigued, we don't move, burn less calories, gain weight. Now, the next couple things, all right, this is very controversial in the, muscle building and fitness community. People say, man, you can't fast, you're going to lose all your muscle mass. You're stupid. Don't even attempt it. Guys, not only does fasting not decrease muscle mass and put us in a catabolic state, it actually increases muscle mass or puts us in an anabolic state. This is because fasting, studies have shown, has increases human growth hormone levels, which is one of the crucial hormones that we need to build the mass we desire. Studies have shown that growth hormone levels increase by up to 300%, yes, 300% after a 72-hour fast. Now, that's 3 days. Imagine not eating for 3 days and have your growth hormone levels increase 300%. That's insane. But it's the truth. All right, I've tried a couple 2-day fasts myself. Guys, nothing harmful has happened to me. I have not lost muscle. When I went back to my typical diet, I noticed that I look more fuller, more defined. The next one, you need to eat every 2 to 3 hours to increase your muscle protein synthesis. Again, this is bullshit in my opinion because I have been fasting for 5 years. There's been times where I would do an extremely intense leg workout, 3 hours long, burn about 1,500 calories. I wouldn't eat for 5 hours later. I've done this plenty of times in the past. I have not lost muscle. I've been able to gain muscle over time because the most important thing that matters is adequate calories and protein at the end of the day. If you're getting in your calories to properly repair and recover and grow, if you're getting your protein intake to build your muscle mass, if you're getting in your carbs to repair your glycogen stores, you're going to grow. So don't feel the need to eat every 2 to 3 hours. It's not necessary. All right, the next thing is that cellular repair is improved with intermittent fasting. This is because it removes damaged cells and waste, harmful byproducts from the cells. Gene expression. We literally change our molecules related to longevity and protection against disease, meaning that we could literally expand our lives and decrease risk of cancer with consistent fasting. Fasting reduces oxidative stress and inflammation. There's things called free radicals in our body which damage protein and DNA molecules. They're very inflammatory by nature. And these prolonged fasts, in the 16 to 24 hour range, in that sweet spot. Of course, longer than that too, but in that range is typically feasible for many people that fast. It's been shown to reduce oxidative stress and reduce that inflammation. The next thing, heart health is improved because blood triglyceride levels are improved. Our HDL good cholesterol improves and our LDL bad cholesterol is improved. So we're literally increasing the functioning and health of the most important organ in our body, that is the heart. Another study shows that, as previously mentioned, intermittent fasting may help prevent cancer, as there are beneficial metabolic effects that could lead to reduced risks of those cancer rates due to gene expressions. Got 2 more for you guys. Fasting has been shown to improve brain health. There is a chemical in the brain called that brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is increased when we fast consistently. All right, when we're deficient with that brain-derived neurotrophic factor, that leads to depression and all sorts of disharmonious neuronal acts in the brain. So our neurons are rewired and improved. The structure and function of our brain is improved with fasting. All right. And the last one, and potentially the most important one, guys, fasting could help increase lifespan. A 2017 study found that, now this isn't rats, keep in mind, this isn't in humans, but it's still something to think about. Fasted rats with alternate day fasting, meaning every other day they fasted, lived on average 13% longer than those rats that did not fast. So not even everyday fasting, alternate day fasting. Meaning one day they eat normally all day, the other day they fast. 13%. That might not seem like a ton, but it is. So guys, unless you're extremely thin and you truly need to bulk up, if you're just looking to maintain your mass and undergo body recomposition, meaning slowly build muscle over time while burning fat. If you're obese and you really need to lose weight, or if you're overweight, you need to lose quite a bit of weight, or even if you're in very good shape, you're just looking to lose those final, few pounds. Intermittent fasting is the way to go, guys. This is the truth. Now, I would start off slow, right? If you're brand new to this and you've never done it, just simply start in 12-hour increments. Skip breakfast, eat an early lunch. Then do that for a couple weeks, then build up to 14-hour fasts, 10-hour eating windows, 16-hour fasts, 8-hour eating windows. Eventually, if you could get to the point where you could do like 18 to 20-hour fasts with a 4 to 6 hour eating window, that's magic, because that's when you're going to start to experience that consistent ketosis. So guys, with that being said, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm going to leave a book to A Guide to Intermittent Fasting by Dr. Jason Fung. Very good book. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you need anything else in the comments, any questions. Take care.